do 20 drops 10 times every an hour or so, 2 drops 10 times a day.
Yeah. So you got the sodium chloride, which is the mineral. Then you have the citric acid, which is basically the activator. Then there you've got the DMSO. Explain DMSO.
Now, yes, DMSO came a little bit later into the interest of Jim Humble. DMSO has been discovered in 1866 by Russian scientists. It failed it got lost, so to speak. 100 years later, in around the 1960s, American doctors and scientists have rediscovered it and realized that DMSO, which is dimethyl sulfoxide, has an amazing potential itself. It is being gained through the skins of certain trees. It is 100% natural, and its properties are that it's anti-inflammatory and a carrier substance. Now, DMSO you can find in many medications, in creams and pastes and lotions, and medicational lotions, as well as it does a carrying job. That means if you use a cream which you put on your skin for a certain issue or pain, it will carry all the substances, whatever is included, into your skin and penetrates right into it. It's the train which takes the passengers to the goal. This is pure DMSO. Now, in the pharmaceutical world, you will find, when there are medications out there, you will find very little bits of DMSO in certain substances to do the job. In a high percentage, like we have here, we use it as a pure thing and singly on its own, or in combination with AMS, to carry AMS right into the goal, or to the problem. Now, DMSO you do not drink. Well, on the other hand, the mineral, you prepare a dosage and you drink it with water or with juice, or you can create a mixture and you put it on your skin. Let's say if you have skin cancer or certain skin problems. DMSO would come into place, would take action if you, let's say, have a tumor inside your arm. You can make a dosage, prepare a dosage with the mineral and add DMSO to it and then put it on. And the DMSO will take the sodium chloride, or the chlorine dioxide then produced, into it, and will penetrate skin, blood plasma, muscle, bone, right into the core.
Interesting.
Yeah. And so the effects are far quicker.
So we avoid bone cancer, leukemia,
exactly.
Things like that.
Everything, yeah. It takes it right to the goal and brings it right towards it, as where if you would drink it, it will first go to your digestive system and travels along until it finds its highway to the arm.
Yeah.
DMSO you can actually observe, very interesting and fascinating actually, if you put a little drop onto your skin and maybe smudge it a little bit so it's not really a hill drop but maybe very flat, you can actually watch how it penetrates. Some people might get a little bit intimidating, but it does not dissolve, it does not evaporate, it really goes in.
Right.
Literally. And it showed massive success in muscle pains, in cramps, in all sorts of maybe joint problems. Back to the story of my mother with arthritis signs. She did not only drink the mineral chlorine dioxide, but she mixed it in a dosage suitable for exterior application, added DMSO and put it on her kneecaps. Yeah. And this helped as well.
So great for athletes, and
especially very great for athletes. Now, its success, the stairway to success in the 1960s, and scientists wanted to bring it out and try to tell the story about amazing DMSO. And it looked all promising and fantastic, but again, as it would destroy so many potential money-making products all at once and replace it with this very cheap and easy to gain
because
thing.
it has an anti-inflammatory effect, right?
That's right, anti-inflammatory. And it kind of got systematically suppressed back then by the industry, by the organs and institutions, and so, but it survived on a sub-level underground, and inside experts were completely aware of DMSO. They gave it different names, and they tried to distribute under different names and used it on their patients when they knew this is the right thing to use right now, and even reached its way to athletes, how we just said, or managers which are in charge of their sportsmen. We have sportsmen, baseball, basketball, football, which are, I don't know how many millions worth, 10, 15, 100 million worth. And if he cannot play tomorrow because he's got a muscle cramp, a lot of money is being lost maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe don't win the match, you won't win any money. That's a big thing. So of course the manager, the ones in charge, need to be sure that their players eat right, are healthy, don't have any accidents, are fine. And cramps and muscle pains, or maybe a little wrong movement, which they do in their extreme sports, happens every time, every now and then. And so this DMSO, with its amazing properties, reached managers, and they use it as well for highly paid professional sportsmen, even people which own race horses in horse races. They use it for their horses to, as the horse might not be able to tell you, I've got a pain back here. They use it on their horses to solve any cramps or any swollenness or any pains, or maybe if they see their horse limping a little bit or not being as fast as usual, they use it for them as well. It even reached cyclists, bicycle professionals in the Tour de France, let's say, which are again worth and produce a lot of money in winning a game. Some have DMSO, are aware of DMSO, and carry it in their repair kit sachet on their bicycle, and use it when they experience cramps, muscle pains in cycling all day long. And so DMSO is another thing, another discovery which had its discovery time over 100 years ago, and now is on the way again to reach the mass. An amazing thing. We do not produce it ourselves, we gain it from the industry, as we have access to the industry, and bottle and sell it as well. I can recommend it to everyone which has muscle pains, bone pains, hip pains, which wants to use it in combination for a skin issue, in combination with our mineral, to treat a skin problem, let's say skin cancer. And my dad used it with the mineral with DMSO on his skin cancer problem.
So this is really underground health, isn't it? You know, it's the stuff you don't hear about unless you come to places like this. Is there anything else you'd like to share before we finish up, Tobias?
Just to quickly mention DMSO again, a very amazing experience we had with DMSO, personal experience, was my dad. My dad has been, in his youth time, working very hard labor work, carrying heavy stuff. And so now, when he's around 60, he experienced very strong hip pain, which sometimes got so severe that he couldn't sleep. And he used DMSO. Within 5 minutes, he experienced 90% release of that pain, which he had for 10, 15 years.
Wow, it's results, isn't it?
It's amazing.
It's getting great results.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.